mind lately. I tell you all the time, baby, that you make me feel.
I have this beach to myself. I actually don't even need my jacket because it's so warm right now. I thought it was gonna be cold, so I brought a blanket and my jacket, but the weather's amazing. This is just the perfect morning. I probably should have researched where you can actually see the sunrise, but I think that's the best we're gonna get. I'm gonna start my quiet time. Brought my mini Bible, my notebook. I think I'm gonna start by just praying, doing my daily reading. Right now I'm in the book of Deuteronomy. I'm almost done with it. Wow, the colors are so pretty. I finished reading my Bible and now I'm doing this reflection activity. I was skimming through my journal and then I found this reflection that I did during D-Ship. It's called a RAFT reflection. RAFT stands for reconciliation, affirmation, farewell, and transition. You take time to reflect on each of these prompts, and I did this during a very transitional period. It was the end of school online, looking to the year of coming back in person. I read through that and I realized I want to do this again. For reconciliation, you talk about relationships, yourself, and life events. Anything that you need to reconcile with God, things that are kind of left open, maybe something you never brought to the Lord, or if there's a relationship in your life that needs forgiveness or healing. Affirmation is to thank, acknowledge, and encourage people. I would say when I hear affirmation, I think of people affirming themselves and saying things like, I am beautiful, I am amazing. There's nothing wrong with that, but I think in this context, it's to really lift up other people who have had a positive impact on your life. Obviously thanking Jesus for these people that he's put in my life that have made such a big impact. The next one is farewell. What you're saying goodbye to in this season of life, whether that's a job, a person, a stage of life. For me, obviously, I'm saying bye to college, to school as I know it. I've been a student my entire life, so that'll probably be a longer section for me. And then the last one is transition. What do you think it'll be like? Preparation. I just finished reconciliation and affirmation, so now I'm gonna move on to farewell and transition. I'm gonna finish with the F and T. I never take time to journal or write, so I love this. I'm so happy that I was able to get out of bed this morning. It's a lot brighter now. Take this as a sign to go journal in nature because it's beautiful. I'm finally going to be starting this book. I wanted to read this for the longest time. It's 7:30 right now, so I'm probably going to spend about 30 more minutes here before going to my next destination.
Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life that is a miserable way.
I got a Mexican mocha, which I've never had before. It's delicious, but I kind of wish I didn't get something with chocolate in the morning. I don't know, it just feels like dessert and it's so early, but I'm gonna enjoy it and work on homework for an hour. It's 9:40, so I'm heading to campus for my 10 a.m. class. That was one of the most peaceful and enjoyable mornings I've had. I'm definitely gonna do this again. I feel so productive. I understand why people wake up at like 5 or 6 a.m. just because you can get so much done in the morning and it's so nice. I'm also happy that I did it alone because in the past I would have never wanted to do something like this, and I would ask someone to go with me and bring a friend, but I have learned in college that you can't base your life on other people. For example, if I ask someone to wake up and go to sunrise with me, I've actually asked people, but most people are like, no way, or they can't. So then I would just not do it. But now I do it by myself. Alone time is so precious. It's a gift. Time with the Lord without distractions is amazing. Today is my busy day. I have 3 classes. It's gonna be a long day. I also have one errand. I'm gonna take you guys with me. I'm gonna go to class and I'll see you guys after for my errand. 2 of my classes are done. Now I'm at Barnes & Noble. I'm in a huge reading phase right now. I've read 3 books in a week. I'm just gonna browse around before I pick up my books. It's 3 o'clock right now. Also missing my Barnes buddy, Lynn. I wish you were here with me, but let's take a look around.
Feels like I have been gone for so long.
It's 80 degrees and slow today, so I just changed, but I wanted to show the books I got. These are both Colleen Hoover books. I just read my first book of hers. I've been reading like crazy, so I wanted to get 2 because I know I'll go through these fast. This is Verity. I've heard very good things about this. It is a mature book, so approach with discernment. It's supposed to be thriller. I've never read the genre of thriller, so I'm excited. And I also got Maybe Someday, which is more of her classic contemporary romance books. I just read the first chapter of this. I'll keep you guys updated. Like I said earlier, I've read 3 books the past week. Before that, I haven't been in a reading phase, so it's been a really long time since I've read. But when I was home for that week, I was bored when my sister was gone, so I went through her books. I read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I finished the first one a year ago, but I read number 2 and number 3, which is this one. And oh my goodness. If you haven't read this trilogy, you need to read it right now. I've never been into mystery, never thought it was good, but this is one of the best series I've ever read. It keeps you on edge the entire time. The protagonist, Pip, is amazing, and it's almost as if you're solving the mystery with her as you go through the books. I finished the second book in 2 days. I finished this one in 2 days. This destroyed me. As Good as Dead. And by the way, these are all of Lynn's tabs. They're color-coded too, so I love reading and seeing her notes. She even wrote a review. I'm not going to show it in case of spoilers. I think the series is a 5 out of 5. So after I finished this book, I read It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I picked this up in December. It's in one of my Vlogmas videos when I went to Barnes with Car. If you haven't heard of this book, this is one of the most highly raved books on TikTok. It blew up there. I 100% stand by the hype because this book is amazing. It's really powerful and not what I was expecting. You should definitely look through the premise before reading this book. Lynn actually read this book, and I don't know why she did because it's a very mature book, but she's also the most mature high schooler ever, so whatever. This book makes you smile, it makes you laugh, makes you cry. I cried at the very end. I don't want to reveal too much, but this is the first contemporary novel I've ever loved maybe. I'm intentionally being very vague and not talking about the plot because I think books are best when you just go in blind, not knowing anything. This is also a 5 out of 5 from me, and this made me want to read all of Colleen Hoover's books, which is why I got 2 more. She has a lot of books out, and I definitely want to go through them all, but I'm going to start with these. Those are the 3 books I read in a week. I'm on page 100 of The Hawthorne Legacy, which is the second Inheritance Games book. This one is really hard to get through. The first one was amazing. Lynn and I both loved it, but this one we both agree is really slow. So I think I'm about, I'm about a third of the way through. Yeah, so I just need to power through and finish this. Michelle gave me this book. It's called The Last Lecture. It's about a Carnegie Mellon professor who had terminal cancer and 3 months left to live. So he gives one last lecture. This is the book that he wrote. I'm only on chapter 9, so I haven't finished this yet. I hope you guys enjoyed my little book segment. I used to always watch book reviews on YouTube, so that was really fun to do. I'm gonna rest before my night class at 6:30. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. It was really fun waking up early and going to the beach. I think I might make this a once a week tradition. I'm gonna be packing my bag real soon because I'm going somewhere else this Friday. This vlog's coming as always. Stay tuned. If there's anything to take away from this video, it's that God is so good. His creation is beautiful. Go out there, enjoy it. Do something you don't normally do. Give your mornings to God. Wake up a little earlier so that you can read the Bible in the morning. You can pray. I'll see you guys next Saturday at noon. Bye, guys.